it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, if you are new, welcome. I'm so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. So, on today's video, I will be doing another one of my weekly WIP'n chats. So, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat is where I chat to you about what's been going on in my world. So, feel free to pull out a project and work alongside me, or treat this as a podcast, whatever floats your boat. So, let's get into it because on today's video, I am going to continue to work on my Diamond Art Club Mystery Kit number 64. It's the Halloween one. There will be spoilers, although I've been working on this kit now for the past couple of weeks. So, hopefully, if you are someone who is tuning in, you are well aware there's been spoilers for 3, 4 weeks now. I don't even know. But anyway, so I'm going to continue working on it. I have one more section to go before I'm done this row. And then I'm hoping I will finish this section tonight. Whether I finish it on video or not, I don't know. Just so I can prep the next row because tomorrow is Monday. So, new week, new row. That's the goal. So in terms of my supplies here, I was diamond painting earlier today, so everything's sort of still out. But the pen I was using was my rainbow pen from Butterfly Effectwares. And then I've been using one of my trays from Creations Moran. That's pretty much it. It's just been like crazy. And as you can probably see, there are some little ghosties. Aren't they cute? So definitely getting, further along. So let me get on this light so you can see what I'm doing. What was I doing? That's a great question. I was working on this morning, and then I had to run errands, and I've just been go, go, go nonstop. I was doing the windows. The windows, that's what's in here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, team. So, what is new? Like, how are you? Here it's been pretty busy. It's actually been a pretty rough week. So, first of all, this past week, so I guess I should mention I'm filming this on April 19th, Sunday, April 19th at 7:50 p.m. And to be honest, I'm ready for bed. I've had a really busy weekend. Work has been beyond busy, to be honest. Last week was bonkers. I'm really hoping this week slows down a bit, but we will see. So, kicking us off, last Monday was a longer day at work because I had a staff meeting after school. So, once the kids went home, we had a staff meeting, which was really nice and quick. But on my way home, I did have some errands to run. So, I didn't get home till closer to like 5:36, which, believe it or not, is actually pretty late for me because normally I get home at around 4. So, definitely felt it that night. And then Tuesday was brutal. I woke up with a really bad headache, and I thought, like, when I woke up with my headache, that it was maybe like I was hungry, I needed water, because I slept really well. Um, so I, met all of my needs: food, water, got dressed, went to work. The headache was really not going away. Although I think it was more of a migraine. I actually don't know the difference between a headache and a migraine, but based off of my symptoms, it seems like I had a migraine because I was so sensitive to light, I was sensitive to sound, like it was awful. I ended up actually leaving work by 10:30 on Tuesday, which never happens. Like I never do that. Normally when I've had really bad headaches, I'll just, fight through it. But this one, like I don't even know how I drove home, to be honest. Um so Tuesday I had to come home from work really early. Tuesday sucked because it was like the type of headache, and again, I feel like it was a migraine, but it was the type of headache where light, sound, like everything was just like my head was throbbing. So I ended up in a blanket burrito cocoon situation on my couch and I slept. I think I slept till like 4:30, And then I ate, tried to go for a walk, still had like a headache. But then I pretty much went to bed really early on Tuesday. Luckily, my boyfriend, he's in healthcare. So when I was talking to him on the phone, he was telling me, things I should be doing to help, you know, re- relief, like get some relief. So that was good. I did end up booking a doctor's appointment. So my doctor's appointment is this Thursday. And hopefully we can get to the bottom of why I keep getting so many headaches, because this week I've had headaches pretty much every day this week except Friday. I did not have a headache on Friday, which was really nice. Saturday, I had a mild headache. Today, I had mild, but nothing was like as bad as that Tuesday. Um, Wednesday, what happened to me Wednesday? Wednesday, I went back to work. I did have dance class, and my friends and I, we started a new fitness challenge. So we're doing like a 25-day Pilates challenge. Today was day 4. My body is sore, but it's like a good sore, like a muscle soreness. I'll chat more about that like a little later. But Wednesday, oh no, Thursday we started the Pilates challenge. Today's Sunday. Oh my gosh, my days are all mixed up. But no, sorry. Wednesday I danced. Thursday I had meetings at work, and then Friday I had more meetings at work that unfortunately were during my um, lunch. So I ended up getting, like, my department head was amazing. She was able to help me out to rejig my lunch on Friday, but Friday was so busy at work. I was so happy, to be honest, to go home, because I was like, yes, the weekend. I can do nothing on the weekend. And then somehow it became Saturday. I did not sleep in. I woke up at my regular time of 5 a.m. because I need to be at my brother's house on Saturday morning for 8. And my brother lives maybe, like, if there's no traffic, he's only like, I don't know, like 35, 40 minutes away from me. Um, but I was like, you know what? I'll just stick with my regular routine. So Saturday morning, I woke up, did a lot of crafting, had a nice little morning before I headed over to my brother's, because we finally celebrated my dad's birthday. His birthday was back in March, but there was just some family stuff going on that we had to postpone his party. Everyone's okay now, but it was just, a little stressful. But so Saturday, we finally celebrated his birthday. My mom prepared a really nice brunch at the house, and then my brother and his fiance did some wedding planning. They're because their wedding's in a couple of weeks, and they're doing some like do-it-yourself projects for the wedding. So they worked on some of those projects. Was able to spend some time with my parents, and then because I had left my car at my brother's house, and he drove me up to my parents. So Saturday, when it was time for us to leave, obviously I caught a ride with him back to his place, and then from there continued my journey home because my parents are about an hour from me. So by me, catching a ride with my brother, it does, help me out a bit, because then I'm not driving so long. But yeah, so Saturday I was with my parents. Um, and Saturday was just a lot of storms, which, because of how often my headaches are, I'm starting to wonder if they're like weather related, because they seem to happen anytime the weather is being like funky. I don't know. My boyfriend's like, it could be stress. This week has been really stressful. I was like, thanks, but I'm trying. I'm trying not to be stressed. I don't know. Again, I'll see what the doctor says. But then Saturday, because I had a headache when I got home, I just didn't want to do anything. I did manage to do my workout. So, like I said, Saturday's headache was not as bad as the Tuesday one. Um, and then I went to bed pretty early on Saturday. I was just really tired. And then today was a really weird day. I forgot to turn off my alarm. It went off at 5, and then I turned it off. and kept sleeping. I slept until around 9:30, got up and was like, doing some diamond painting, whatnot. Was like, okay, I gotta do laundry now. Normally, Sundays are really busy with the laundry in my apartment building. So I don't like doing laundry on Sunday, but I had to suck it up and do it. Um, but then as I was like diamond painting and doing stuff, my mom called and she was asking me if I was going to go to the mall. And I was like, well, I wasn't planning on it, but like, what do you need? And my mom really likes Bath and Body Works. And because I'm like trying to save money and not spend as much money, I unsubscribed from a lot of like marketing emails so that, I'm not tempted by sales. And one of the companies I had unsubscribed from was Bath and Body Works. So I don't know really when their sales are. Like, I'm just trying to use what I have. Like, again, on my Instagram, I've been, really fascinated by um, the hashtag under consumption core and overconsumption and just like ways to just appreciate what you already have and use what you already have. So I was like, well, I have a lot of stuff from Bath and Body Works because at one point I was obsessed. Well, I still am, but I just kept every time they had a sale, like I constantly was buying stuff, but not using up what I already had. So now I'm like, no, I want to use up what I have, which is mostly candles and body lotion and hand soap because I really don't like it when my hands are sticky, dirty. Ugh. Anyway, so my mom's like, yeah, if you're going to Bath and Body Works, can you pick me up? Blah blah blah. And I live very close to a mall, so I told my mom I was like, yeah, like I can go. It's not a big deal because I still have to do groceries, so I can swing by the mall first, get what you need, and then swing by and get my groceries. So I ended up getting ready. I told my mom, I'm like, it's been a slow morning. I don't know. Like yesterday, like Saturday was really weird. Like I'm just moving in slow mo. So I also had to do like a ton of meal prepping today. Like I said, today was a really weird day. So I ended up running out and doing the errands for my mom. Picked her up what she needed from Bath and Body Works, and I told her, I'm like, when I see you for my brother's rehearsal dinner, I will bring you everything because his rehearsal dinner is the beginning of May. So I was like, I'll bring everything to you then. So long story short, I did that. I went out and did my groceries. Groceries was why is this drill like not sitting right? Is it like a weird drill? No. Is there something on my canvas? Hmm. Okay, maybe I'll just pick a different drill. Okay. There we go. Oops, as I hit my T. Um, and then I was like, okay, I did my Bath and Body Works. I did good. I was just like in and out. I got my mom her stuff, and then I decided to get myself um just a couple of like spring hand soaps because I have a lot of fall winter scents. Mostly fall scents because fall is just it gets me. Like I don't know what it is. There's something about like apple pumpkins and cinnamon, especially pumpkins, that really, you know, I don't know. It's like this weird thing. Anyway, if my apartment in literally come September 1st, the pumpkins are coming out. It's wild. I don't really understand it. But anyway, so I was like, maybe I should have like some non pumpkin scents like at my kitchen sink right now. It's like this gingerbread cookie hand soap, which smells amazing, but I'm like, it's not Christmas. So anyway, um, yeah. So I did treat myself. I only got 3 soaps. So I did very good. And then I hit up the grocery store. In the grocery store, oh my gosh. I just I find it very wild the price of groceries because I am not buying anything crazy. I'm also like not shopping at like one of the fancy grocery stores. Like I'm shopping at a No Frills, which is supposed to be like a budget friendly grocery store. And somehow my groceries were just shy of $80 for one person. Um and like to be fair, I did have to pick up some meat but like the meat that I bought was discounted. So like I'm just like it's wild. And like I love fruit. Like I love fresh fruit. Um and I do eat like a lot of clementines, apples, berries, things like that, but I always try and like make sure that I get what's on sale. But like I was really 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 out of citrus and I just wanted, some type of citrus fruit. And the oranges looked amazing, but they were pretty expensive per pound. Um, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself a bag of clementines. The bag of clementines was $7. Like, what is happening? So, anyway, I did my groceries. I did not get anything fun, like things like that. By fun, I mean like snacks, other than the granola bars that I need for work, which those were on sale, but like still, um, thank gosh this week I did not need to buy eggs because eggs were not on sale. Luckily, my almond milk was on sale. I did need to get some frozen fruit for my smoothies. The frozen fruit was not on sale. It was $7 for like this tiny bag. And I'm like, this is just wild to me because, like, why? Like, I don't know. Anyway, so I did my groceries. Um, it, yeah, it hurt my soul, but it is what it is. Um, and then I came home and was like, okay, I got to start this laundry. Well, when I started the laundry situation, the washer and dryer in my like laundry room, everything was in use. There's only one washer available that someone had like just taken their stuff out of. So I waited for them. I was able to put on a load. I only was able to do one load of laundry. I still needed to wash like my towels and sheets, like bedding. But I was like, you know what? I will do that tomorrow when I come home from work. So I put everything in the washer. I set an alarm on my phone. And then, well, I thought I set the alarm on my phone. And then I decided to take a nap on the couch because for whatever reason I was grossly tired. Yeah, I woke up like an hour later and I was like, oh crap, the laundry. Why didn't this like go off? It was very annoying actually. So I quick like went downstairs to, put my stuff in the washer and the dryer. Luckily, no one was waiting for a washer. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna grab another color. It's like all the way at the other end. So yeah, I'll just roll. Okay. So luckily no one was like waiting for a washer as far as I know, so that's good. And then I looked at the time, I put my stuff in the dryer, came upstairs and was like, "Oh my gosh, I got to start meal prepping for the work week because I honestly do not like cooking when I get home from work. I would rather just cook enough food for the week and then I just eat that food for the week. Particularly my dinners. My lunches, yeah, like that's fine. I'll do like sandwiches, leftovers. Lunches are just easy, or I'll do like cheese and crackers, you know, raw veggies and some dip, like hummus or something. So lunches are the easy one. Dinners, I'm like, no, I want something fulfilling. So I started cooking dinner, well, for the week. So I managed to prep my sweet potatoes and I cooked some chicken and then I did broccoli, like boiled broccoli. And then I went digging in my freezer and I found like these hamburger patties that are store bought. They're not my homemade ones. And I prefer homemade burger patties, at least when I'm eating like from my kitchen. Like if I go like to someone else's house or like out to a restaurant, a burger's a burger for me. But when it's like, something coming from my kitchen, I prefer for me to just make it from scratch. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna like cook up these hamburger patties. So I cook them up in the fry pan. So that's like my prep for the week. And then if I need to, I'll make rice. But anyway, so that so I was like cooking. I had like my air fryer going, my oven's going. I was chopping things. I like organized my fruit for the week. And then all while still waiting for my laundry to finish in the dryer. So yeah, so today was just like bonkers in terms of busy. This is like the first time I'm finally sitting down since this morning to just chillax, I guess. Well, the nap doesn't really count because I think I was just tired. But yeah, so I finished cooking, cleaned up the kitchen, and then I was like, okay, I gotta do day 4 of my Pilates challenge. So I got ready to do my challenge. My muscles are sore in a good way. Um, and then what happened? And then I got super sweaty, so I had to shower, and then I got my dinner, packed my lunch, brewed my. Oh, I had to go out and get gas. That sucked. Um, and then I got home, set up my filming, brewed my tea, and now I'm here. I'm painting. So we'll see. We'll see how far I get with this. Like I said, the goal is to try and finish this section tonight. I've got just under an hour before I officially call it bedtime. We'll see how long I make it. I don't know. I'm pretty tired, to be honest. Probably my voice doesn't sound tired, but my eyes are tired. I'm like ready for bed. But anyway. But yeah, so that is what is going on in my world this week. In terms of some of the other things that have been happening, non-crazy updates. This week, really don't have much going on. Work should be chill because all my reports are done. I did get them in on time. I don't think I have any meetings during the day, so I think I can just go to work, teach, and do my normal scheduled paperwork, not extra paperwork. So I'm excited for that. Um, but yeah, so and then well, Friday at work is an early release day, so the kids are only there in the morning, and then the afternoon they go home because we as staff have meetings all day or in the afternoon. And then with my doctor's appointment, I won't be at work for the full day. Well, actually, I don't know what's going on with that appointment because I know I can't remember what time it is, but I still have to put in my absence for Thursday. I'll figure that out. Anyway, but yeah, so other than that, like this week should be pretty chill. I hope. So I'm hoping in the evening have more time this week to do my diamond painting before bed. And of course, keep up with my Pilates challenge. I'm determined to do every day that's scheduled. The only day it's going to get tricky is on Wednesdays because Wednesdays I have dance for 2.5 hours in the evening. In the Pilates challenge, I get super sweaty and sore. So I'm thinking on Wednesdays, instead of doing my crafting in the morning before I go to work, because for whatever reason I wake up ridiculously early, I have a feeling on Wednesdays I'm going to have to wake up instead of crafting, do my Pilates challenge, shower, get ready for the workday, and then go and then, um, fit in some crafting before dance. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I haven't figured it out, but I will. But yeah, so anyway, other than all the crazy that's been going on, why don't we talk about some crafting news? Because remember how like last weekend I was like, yeah, I really gotta, buckle down, not purchase because I had like 3 separate purchases. So this past week, my Miss Holly kit, um, what's it called? Catch You, Catch Me came. So this was the Treasure Quest card. I haven't put it away yet. I did get a bronze card, but this kit is so adorable. So I do, I mean, no, I'm not kitting it up yet because I have, what's it called? Rainy Day by Hannah Lynn that I still need to kit up. I finally did kit up that Diamond Dots kit that I was like, yep, I think I want to work on it. And now I have this kit to work on. So that's where I'm at. I decided that I'm just going to try and buckle down and focus on this kit and finish it before I work on something else. Unless, of course, I start getting kit fatigue. But to be honest with this kit, I'm not getting any kit fatigue. Like, I figured out a good groove with um what's it called? The mystery kit. Like I'm used to the symbols, I'm used to how things are being placed. So, I mean, I don't know. And plus, like on the other end, I started because there's like this color. This kit has a lot of colors. Like I think it has all the literally all the colors of the rainbows in various shades. But I finally started getting into like pinks. So now I'm like, I'm really curious. Like, okay, what's going on with these pinks? Like, how many more pink flowers will I have to make? Um, so yeah, so I've decided I just really want to bunker down, finish this kit, and then I think what I'll do is the Diamond Dots kit that I kitted up. It's a partial, but I think that one's gonna have to be like my palette cleanser because it is a round kit before I dive into my Hannah Lynn kit. Which when I was looking at the Hannah Lynn kit, I don't think it's gonna take me as long. Because one, it's super colorful, and two, there is actually a lot of color blocking in that kit, which I was surprised about because of how many colors there were, but it's a really big canvas. So, yeah, that's what's been going on in terms of the crafting business. But yeah, so my Miss Holly kit came in the mail. That was really exciting to pick up. Now, this past week, Diamond Art Club. So my pre-orders, first of all, okay, I'm all over the place. I apologize. So first of all, my pre-orders have not shipped yet, which makes sense because they will not be shipping until what is it? May. So that's fine. I will get them when I get them. Um, but this past week, Diamond Art Club released another mystery box. And because I had such a great experience with the first mystery box that I did, and this one had the same premise. It's you get one limited edition mystery kit that's never been released, one never released diamond painting, and one of their overstock kits. So I was bad. I caved. I ordered it. It has shipped already, and it is supposed to come hopefully Monday. So I will make sure to film another one of my unboxing videos for that. But what's it called? I'm really intrigued with the diamond paintings that come in it because first of all, both of the mystery kits, I've seen them. Because obviously people are getting their kits already or their boxes, so they're able to share what they've been getting. So I have seen some spoilers. Um, I'm really excited for the mystery kits that are in this box. Like I'd be happy with either or, um, just based off of the color palette and what the images are. It makes me happy. The overstock kit, I think I know what one is coming in my box because Diamond Art Club accidentally on your already purchased page had shared. I just flung drills. What is happening here? On your already purchased tab, accidentally showed like a kit popped up that I don't actually own. So and then all of a sudden it vanished. So I think one of those kit might be in my box. I won't say what kit it is yet um, until I get my box and see, but I think it's going to be that one. And then I honestly do not know what the like never before seen kit is because there I think all of them have been shown. Um Two of them I really like, so I'd be really really happy with. The other ones that I've seen, I haven't seen super clear images of, but I have a feeling that when I see it, I'll just be like, "Oh my gosh, this is adorable." But yeah, so I was bad. I did order the mystery box. Um, so I'm excited. I really hope it comes tomorrow. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And then this past Saturday, thank goodness, there were well, there was one kit that I did like. It was like the fair, like this kit with fairies. They were like in the woods. It was really cute. But I obviously did not purchase. I just wish listed it. So I was pretty proud of myself for that because I'm like, okay, finally some self control. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with diamond painting. I'm obviously still working through what I have, except for some unknown reason I keep adding things. This is not good. Um, but yeah. So outside of diamond painting, um, in terms of my TV shows, what am I doing? I have been watching Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I'm only on episode 6. So I still have a couple more episodes until the season finale, but I think all the episodes have been released. I'm the person who's always behind. So I've been watching that. Watched a little bit more of Abbott Elementary. And then for my trashy reality TV, I've been watching MILF Manor on TLC. It is a very confusing show for me. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, that's that. So nothing too crazy in terms of like the TV situation. However, in terms of my books, I have made zero progress. Actually, to be honest, I barely read this week because last WIP'n chat, I was like, yeah, I'm going to finish Throne of Class by Sarah J. Maas. And I did not pick it up. I thought I would. Yeah, this past week I did no reading, which sucks. So I have high hopes for this week. High hopes. As long as I don't get like crazy headaches again, it should be good. But yes, so that is what's been going on. In terms of YouTube videos, I need to get my button gear and do some filming because I have 2 post reviews I still need to film. I still need to film my Mini Dazzles Easter edition post review and my post review of the mini little Stitch Palooza diamond painting projects that I've been working on. I call it the Stitch Palooza because there's just a ton of Stitch kits that I was like, yes, I'm going to do this. So, yeah, I need to do that. And when my mystery kit comes, because I do like sharing my mystery kits, or mystery box, sorry. I really hope in my mystery box, to be honest, I get like a cute animal diamond painting. I like the ones where they're like just goofy little animals. Like my last mystery box, I got that really cool dolphin kit. And the mystery kit, I know what it is, and I'm really excited to work on it. Really excited. Um, and part of the reason why I'm so excited is because of my mini goal, not mini, it's a really big goal for what I'm planning for this summer. So as we get closer, I promise I will share updates. But part of today was really busy with me planning for what I hope will be me making a huge dream come true this summer for myself. So, yeah. Anyway, that's sort of it. That's all I got. I feel like today's WIP'n chat is much shorter than last week. I think last week I like rambled. But yeah, so this week was super chill, or this past week, chill but not chill at the same time. This week, I have high hopes. I have high hopes. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna turn off the light. I did not get done as much as I thought I would, but again, I diamond paint really slow when I'm talking. But I mean, this looks pretty good. I have a lot of this symbol to do because for whatever reason, the top of this kit is a lot more like color blocking. The bottom and middle seem to be more confetti heavy because there's just a lot more ghosts and flowers and whatever. But honestly, I really like this kit. Once I kit up though, like not kit up, but prep the next row, I believe I am officially over halfway with this kit. So that's exciting. That's exciting. Hopefully, um, I'm really hoping I will be able to finish this kit by the end of May. That's the goal. End of May. And May is going to be a really busy month for me because I have my brother's wedding, and all of his wedding stuff is out of town for me. So I'll be doing a lot of traveling. But anyway, okay. Alrighty. So with that being said, thank you for joining me in on my WIP'n chat. If you made it to the end, why don't you leave me like a little ghost or flower emoji, or a pumpkin because It's a Halloween diamond painting. But yeah, also let me know, did you pick up the Diamond Art Club mystery box? Um, or and also like what are you working on? I'm always curious. But yeah. Anyway, till next time, happy diamond painting. Bye everyone.